Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Ren and I make videos a couple of times a week about books and fandom things. As you guys know, I took a little break recently because life decided to come crashing down on me like a pile of very heavy bricks, and it took me a little bit of a while to get back up again. However, in that time where I took my little break, they filmed the Aristotle and Dante movie. Like, the film's done. So for those of you that don't know, you must be new to this channel if you don't. My favourite book in the whole world is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin and Leah Sands, and its sequel, Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World, obviously also by Benjamin and Leah Sands. I'm also colour coordinating with this cover today. This was definitely intentional because obviously I colour coordinate with my books. For those that don't know, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe focuses on 15-year-old Aristotle Mendoza, who one day just goes swimming, just decides that's what he's going to do, and he can't really swim, and at the swimming pool he meets Dante Quintana, and they hit it off, despite the fact that they are complete opposites. They really hit it off, and it is their friendship, and it's, you know, coming of age and figuring out who you are and accepting that, and friendship, and just, oh my god, it's my most favourite book in the whole entire world. Genuinely, I just want to just do this all the time, because this is how I feel when I read this book. Just comfort. Favourite book in the whole entire world, scream about this book constantly, talk about this book all the time, have many a video on said book. I also get many a question on said video about the movie, because there's an Ari and Dante movie, and I've been talking about the movie for a really long time. I found out it was going to be a movie, I think in like 2017. It's been a while. I think 2017, 2018 maybe. It's been really nice to see the film grow over this time, and to see the effort and work and just love that has gone into making this film possible. The whole journey of watching it has been amazing, and I couldn't be more happy and more proud of this group of people that have brought this film together. So I'm going to talk about the film today, and show you guys who's in it, and there's a film, and there's pictures from the film, because it's a film, and I want to just shout about it. Honestly, it sounds really dramatic. This sounds really dramatic, but the reason why I had a break, I'm not going to get too much into it, is because my granddad passed away. He really loved my love for books, and I would tell him about the books that I loved, and he would get me vouchers to buy books, and he'd ask me what I was reading, and I think that the fact that in this time one of my biggest comforts came from my favourite book is really nice. I reread the first book, the sequel came out in this time too, and obviously all the film stuff came out, and it was really lovely because it was a nice little reminder of that excitement. That's as emotional as I'm getting today. Let's talk about the film. I say that like the film's not going to make me completely emotional, just even thinking about the fact that it exists. So first of all, this film would absolutely not exist without the incredible and amazing H. Alberto. I followed H way back when I first found out that she was going to be adapting the film, and she'd written the screenplay for the film, and it has been absolutely incredible to see the journey of the movie come from then. You know, all these years later, there has been constant hard work and love and blood, sweat and tears put into making this film a thing, and just seeing that actually happen, seeing these set pictures, seeing the fact that this has happened is just incredible, and this film absolutely would not exist without her. H also has an amazing team. So Valerie Stadler is one of the producers and has also been there since day one. And like whenever I've thought about like this film and heard about this filming thing, like Valerie's name was always there. Like she's always been there as well. Valerie's one of the producers. Kyra Cedric is also another one of the producers, also phenomenal. And Lin-Manuel Miranda is also one of the producers as well. Lin has been involved with Ari and Dante since the beginning. He read the audiobook for book one, for those of you that don't know, and also has recently reprised that, and has done the audiobook for book two. If you haven't listened to the Ari and Dante audiobooks for either book one or two, I would really recommend it. Lin tells that story so beautifully. I cannot imagine anyone else reading those audiobooks. Like the way that he reads them, it's actually a bit beyond words. I can't quite explain it. Just, he adds an entirely new level to the story that's being told, and I can't imagine anyone else. When I found out that he was going to be doing the sequel, I was very excited. Just a phenomenal group of people behind it, working on this film, making this film possible, and honestly, like, it wouldn't be anywhere without them, and they just fucking amazing. The casting of the film also was announced. Obviously they were filming the film, so the casting was announced, and oh my god. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about arguably the most important cast member here, Legs. So for those that don't know, Legs is Ari's dog, and this is Legs. Isn't she just exactly how Legs is supposed to? I saw this picture on Instagram and I stared at it for about 20 minutes because I couldn't quite fathom how perfectly that is how Legs is supposed to look. That's Legs. And I was just blown away by the fact that Legs looks exactly how Legs is supposed to look. So, you know, off to a great start when you have such phenomenal animal casting. It's been really cool to see like the truck and just like these little scenes, like little snippets, and it just makes me want to cry. The main cast that we have, so Aristotle Mendoza is played by Max Paleo, and honestly, like, this is Ari. Like, I have full faith and trust that this is Aristotle Mendoza. Like, and we have Reese Gonzalez, who is playing Dante Quintana, and also is Dante. Like, these two have been posting like so many like behind the scenes stuff and like on set stuff, and every time I see them I'm just like, it's Ari and Dante. Like the way that they've kind of like jumped into these characters, the way that they've jumped into these characters and the way that they've taken on, and you can see the passion and love for these characters behind them is just absolutely phenomenal. Like, I just am just immediately blown away. Like, they are Ari and Dante to me. The more I see them, the more I'm just like, they are going to absolutely knock this out of the park. Like, I am so excited to see how they bring these characters to life. Reese Gonzalez was actually in one of the OG read-throughs of the script, but I think in 2018 there was like a big script read-through of the script that H had written. Like, she organised and did this amazing thing, and Reese actually read for Dante then as well, so it's really cool to see Reese like as Dante, because even back then I was like, Dante. so buzzed for them. I can't wait. I just can't wait. So then the parents, who are some of my favourite characters in the whole novel, like, I feel like each individual parent really brings so much to the characters but also the story, and whilst the book is about Ari and Dante, we learn a lot about their parents and kind of their parents' histories and how their parents sort of are people, and as well as parents, like they're their own people and sort of where they come from. And I thought this was exceptionally explored, particularly in the sequel as well. Like, it is done in the first book amazingly, but that was just so expanded on in the sequel. I have a non-spoiler review of the sequel because I was really lucky that I got to read it a few months ago before it came out, but I want to do a spoilery one now the book has been out, and it's been out a little while, like a month or so people have had a chance to read it. But yeah, so we'll start off with my fave, Soledad Quintana, who's played by Eva Longoria. Brilliant. I sent this to my friend before we knew who Eva Longoria was playing. The original cast like announcement didn't say who was who aside from Max and Reese, so we were like, oh, like Eva Longoria. And before we even like knew, we were like, Soledad. So perfectly Soledad that like, and the more now, like I follow Eva Longoria on TikTok because I think she's an absolutely phenomenal woman anyway. And I'm just like, Soledad. Like, so perfect. We also have Kevin Alejandro, who is playing Sam Quintana. If you guys have seen my videos about Ari and Dante, you will know that Sam Quintana is actually one of my favorite characters like of all time, not just within the series but like as a literary character. I think Sam is great. I was always like, who is going to play Sam, because I want to know, because he's so particular in my head. Obviously there's going to be like adjustments and it's not always going to be how it is in your head because everyone sees things differently, but Sam Quintana, like this video is just me singing the praises of the entire production team because this film's going to be amazing. Then we have Veronica Falcon, who is Liliana Mendoza, Ari's mom, also phenomenal character. I absolutely love her development and learning more about her, and when Ari kind of opens up more, seeing her from his perspective is just one of my favourite things. So obsessed. And I started following Veronica on Instagram. I followed the entire cast on Instagram. This is editing me. I really just want people to see this post that Veronica put on Instagram because this is my favorite thing and I am so excited to see how she brings Liliana to life. Like, look at this. This is so sweet. The way that they're all just like so embracing and in love with this film just fills me with so much hope and so much love, and just to see such an incredible group of people telling such an important and beautiful story that means so much to me and hundreds of other people in the world, thousands of other people in the world. I think this is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We also have Eugenio Derbez, who's playing Jaime Mendoza. Really interesting character. I think that Jaime is one of the characters where we really don't know him at the start because Ari feels like he doesn't know him, and he's a character that you really learn more about, and really kind of it's such a growth of character and such a growth of understanding from Ari's perspective and therefore from the reader's perspective. And I feel like Eugenio is going to really kind of bring him to life, like the way that he's been talking about it, the way that all of them have been talking about it, really. Like, I can see Jaime there. And then we'll do Gina and Susie, because my girls, Gina and Susie. So Gina Navarro is played by Isabella Gomez, who is in one of my favourite shows of all time, One Day at a Time, and I will forever be salty that the show was cancelled. Like, literally will, like, that show deserved so many more seasons than it got. Brilliant show, phenomenal show. Isabella Gomez is absolutely phenomenal. Like, she's so good. So I'm so excited to see her in this. Then we have hani Taylor, who is playing Susie Bird, and also absolutely phenomenal. Like, look at these two just channeling Gina and Susie. Like, I'm just so obsessed. I've just been seeing everybody's posts and all of the like behind the scenes stuff. Like, look at this, look at the truck and the sunset. This is like from the book, right? Like, literally, I had this image in my head from the book. This is the swimming pool. That's exactly how I imagined the swimming pool. Like, I don't quite understand how so phenomenally and so accurately this has been portrayed in my, like, this is exactly how I imagined it. And just seeing this film come to life and seeing the passion and the love and everything that's gone into making this film possible is making me so happy. I wanted to come on here and scream about it. Obviously, there is an entire wonderful cast of people. There's still people that I'm like trying to figure out like who's sort of where and stuff. So I don't want to say any misinformation, so obviously I'm just going to say the information that I do know. But honestly, like, oh my god, like, I'm so excited for this film. It's been making me really happy seeing them make it. I can't believe that it's actually, you know, the initial production is wrapped, which is just crazy. And just knowing that this film's kind of being made, and it's being made by people who are just as in love with this as everyone that's read the book is, you know, like all of these people that this book means so much to, it's being made by people that think the same thing. And I think that's so important when something is being adapted, when something as important and as amazing as the story of Ari and Dante is. I think that when you know that it's in such wonderful hands, like H's passion for the book and for making this movie has not dwindled at all. She has been just so resilient and just phenomenal at working to get this film made, and I'm so excited. So all of those people, please go follow them online. I will link everyone's like information down below. Like, go, if you haven't read Ari and Dante, I cannot recommend it enough. I have a video which is like 5 reasons why you should read Aristotle and Dante, Discover Secrets of the Universe. I will link that down below. It's my most favourite book of all time. Nothing has ever come close. It's phenomenal, and the sequel as well has an amazing kind of exploration and growth of Ari's character. So would absolutely recommend it. That was, I stumbled over my words then, but would absolutely recommend it, and would also absolutely recommend checking out like the movie production and kind of everybody that's been putting so much effort into this film, because I think it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching. Are you guys excited for the Ari and Dante movie? You should be. Please share your thoughts about the Ari and Dante movie with me in the comments down below. If you guys are new here, like I said, I make videos a couple times a week about books and fandom things, so if you want to stick around and join us, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell, and you can also be a channel member to get little bonus things like videos early and that kind of thing, if that is something you want to do. And if you want to come hang out with me on my other social medias, that will all be linked in the description as well as the link to my Stranger Things podcast, because I have a podcast all about Stranger Things. It's called Hawkins Do You Copy, and I co-host it with my friend Emily, so if you're a Stranger Things fan, come and check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing really well, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!